Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon.
Great. Start in a few minutes. Let's see you guys open up.
Good afternoon, everyone.
All right. Good afternoon again, everybody. Last week we started the fundamental topic, which is fraction, right? Because we find fraction first thing on a CSEC examination paper, right? So we must know how to work fractions. And I asked you guys to work this particular one here. I'm sure that you guys attempt others also. But that only like, let me see, 5 persons sent me the solution. And like let me see, 2 persons had some issues with it. Right, so I'm gonna just work it to clarify some stuff. So make note of this and then I'll go on the whiteboard and work it. So persons who didn't get it, you can write it down now and we'll work it together. Yeah, so we have 5 or 4.6 subtract 4, 2.3, right? All upon 3 and 2.3, right? So we work this here quickly. So again, right, when you see something like this, right, this is basically saying the top, the entire top is dividing the bottom, right? So if you want to put this in a, let's say in a horizontal form, it will be like this: 5, 4 and 2.3 bracket. This tells you, oh, you got to work the top first, and then you divide it by what's at the bottom, right? 3 and 2.3, right? Good. Some persons, I see some person do like this. Let me show you. So we have 5, 4.6, subtract 4, and then they divide it by 3 and 2.3. So this is incorrect, because what you're telling me here, or what you would do, is that you will end up working this part first, the division part. Reason being, you're gonna apply BODMAS, right? Well, this here at the top here, right, is telling me you gotta work the top first, and then you divide it by the bottom. So this way you have to work it, right? So work the top, the answer you get, divide by the bottom. So this way will be incorrect, right? So let's work the top first. So again, when you notice there are mixed numbers, we convert the mixed numbers into an improper fraction. So all of these mixed numbers, let me go and convert it now. So we have 5 times 6. 5, 6 is how much? 30, right? Plus 4. We get 30, we add it to 4, we get 34. So it's going to be 34 upon 6. So when we convert this first mixed number into improper fraction, we get this, right? So we're doing that with all the rest of them. So the next one, we get 4 and 2 upon 3. So we say 4 times 3, give me 12, plus 2 will give me 14. So we say 14 upon 3. So this is the first thing you do, right? And then we divide, convert this 8. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 will give me 11, right? Upon 3. Good. So when we convert it to the improper fractions, we get this here now. And then we go ahead, work the top, then divide it by the bottom. So we're working the top, then we focus on the top. So we say we have 34 upon 6, subtract 14 upon 3. So we need to find out what's the LCM. Anybody, who is the LCM? For 6 and 3. We need to find the LCM because we subtracted. Remember, when we're subtracting and adding, we need to find the lowest common multiple. The lowest common multiple for 6 and 3 is what? Remember to you guys to find it, how to find it. So we have, let me put the two numbers, 6, 3. The persons who will know, we go slow for you guys. All right, so the multiple of 6, we have 6, we have 12, We have 18, right? And we could list more if you want. And then we have 3 here. We're counting in threes, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, right? So at the top we count in 6 multiples, right? And we count in threes at the bottom. And then we check to see what are the common numbers. We have 6 and 6. Also we have a 12 and a 12. But what is the lowest one? The lowest one is 6. So the lowest common multiple will therefore be 6. Right? It's just an example is how we find it. So we say 6 is our lowest common multiple. Then we need to divide the LCM by the 2 denominators. So 6 into 6, we have 1. We take that 1 and we multiply it by the numerator. All right? And we have 1 times 34 will give me 34. Subtract 3 into 6 will give me 2. 2 times 14 is 28. We subtract the 2. What will we get? We get 6. 6 upon 6. All right? 6 upon 6 is basically 1. Anything upon itself is basically 1. So at the top, give us an answer of 1. Right? We check the calculating thing upon itself, it gives you 1. Then now we take 1. You know that this bracket here at the top, which is this here, give us 1. All right, let me just erase this. So the top give us 1. And now we got it divided by the bottom, which is 3 and 2 upon 3. And when we convert it here, we see it's 11 upon 3. So we say 1 divided by 11 upon 3. All right, great. And then now, if you have any whole number and you work in fraction, just put wherever the whole number is upon 1. Right, so you're able to, work better. So with division now, what we need to do is to change the sign to multiplication. And then we need to upturn the second fraction. This is our second fraction. All right, we upturn it, we flip it. So the 3 will come at the top and the 11 will come at the bottom. And then we multiply across. So we have 1 times 3 is 3. And 1 times 11 is 11. So basically our answer is 3 upon 11. Right? So this is just a warm-up for today. Recap. Persons you get it, you can take it down and then I'll give you guys the next one to do. And then we will go into something new, which is basically simplifying, well, understanding maths when it comes to using letters X, Y, how to add them, how to subtract them. Yeah, persons have the issues with those things. All right, so give you guys 2 minutes and then give you a next fraction to work. And then we move on to some simple algebra. You guys can go ahead and try number 4. Let me zoom in a little. Number 4. This is CXC that was since in the 90s, right? It's a long time. So work this here. Give you guys 4 minutes. And as soon as you get your answer, you can place your answer in the group, or you could turn in the chat, sorry, or you could turn on your mic and say what's your answer. 4 minutes. Go ahead. So we're working 4 on 1/3 minus 1 5/6 divided by 1 3.7 times 1 2. Take your time. So with this approach, you work the top, you work the bottom, and then you divide the 2. Don't get confused. Work the top, work the bottom, get your 2 answers. And then you put wherever the top divided by wherever the bottom. So go ahead. For the person who just came in, I think it's Lishon. Yeah, I think it's Lishon. So we work in number 4. You have 3 minutes to complete it. Number 4. Anybody with an answer yet?
-3/-7.
-3/-7. Anybody else with anything else? Prudence?
Okay, 1 and 1/20.
1 and 1/20. All right. Tyra?
I just say 1 and 1/20.
All right. So I'll work it in the next 30 seconds. All right, let me clear the board. So we have 4. So when you work and don't rush it, take your time. 1 and 5 upon 6. All upon 1. 3 upon 7 times 1 and 3. Good. So the first thing we do is to convert all these mixed numbers into improper fraction, right? Good. So let's convert them. So the first one, we have 4 times 3, give me 12, and plus 1 give me 13. So we say 13 upon 3. So remember, you always put back the denominator, right? Subtract 1 times 6, give me 6, plus 5 give me 11, right? So we say 11 upon 6. All upon 1 times 7 will give me 7, plus 3 will give me 10. So we say 10 upon 7, right? Times 1 times 3 give me 3, plus 2 will give me 5. So we say 5 upon 3. Right? I see some different answers person getting. So we will clarify it now, right? Good. So we work the top. Let's work it separately. So we say 13 upon 3 minus 11.6. So remember previously we had 3 and 6 as the 2 denominators, and we find that the LCM is 6. So that shouldn't be a problem. So the LCM here is 6. All right, 3 into 6 is 2. So we say 2 times 13, it gives me 26. Subtract 6 into 6, right? Remember 6 into 6 is 1. And we say 1 times 11 is 11. Subtract it 2. And we get 15 upon 6. So we leave it like this. All right, this is our answer for the top. Right? Let's go work the bottom now. The next section for the bottom. So we say 10 divided by 7 times 5 divided by 3. All right, good. So we multiply the top, multiply the bottom. So 10 times 5 will give me 50. And 7 3s, 21. Right? Okay, so this here is our denominator. This is our answer for here. And it 15 upon 6 is our answer for here, right? So all we need to do now to get the final answer is to divide those two. So we say 15 upon 6 divided by 50 upon 21. So let's go. All we need to do, remember, change sign and upturn. So we upturn in the second fraction. So the 21 will come at the top, 50 at the bottom. Okay. So we multiply the top. So we say 15. Multiply the two top them. So we say 15 times 21. Give me 315. And then we have 6 times 50 to give me 300, right? So remember I told you guys there's a function on your calculator. And I'm not sure about other calculator, but I know about Sharp calculator. So if you enter 315 divided by 300, right? And you press the ABC function on the calculator, ABC. Enter that. You will see that you have 120. So that is telling me the answer is 1 and 1 upon 20. All right? All right, this is the simplest form. So you got, as I told you guys before, you reach at a point whereby you gotta make use of your calculator. Because when you're in the exam, it's about time. Right? So you gotta use a calculator wisely as possible. Right? Make sure you get familiar with all the functions. Well, you will get familiar with all the functions after you finish all the topics and so forth. Right? So we get this here. We get like 8 minutes remaining before this particular session cuts off. Then we come on for the next session. You drink some water, eat something, and then you come on back for the next session, and then we'll do some basic algebra introduction to it. Like if I ask you guys, oh, x plus y or 2x plus z or x plus x, what should be your answer and so forth? Because when it comes to letters in maths, people just get problem. They don't like see letters. So that's something that we will work on. All right. So in the meantime, let me see. I think I should send this handout. Yes, all of this will go through. And this is a nice handout. Simplifying algebraic expressions. Right, so let me ask you guys a few questions before it cuts off. And the floor is open for anybody, right? Let's say if I have x plus x, what would be my answer? Anybody?
2x squared.
Somebody say 2x squared. Anybody else?
2x.
Somebody said 2x. Any other answer? Don't be shy, don't be shy. X plus x. If you're in the shy, just send it in the group, in the chat, sorry. X plus X there, see print said 2x. Anybody else? All right, so the answer is 2x. All right, so it's basically adding, all right? Nothing too complicated. So if I have x in one hand, right, and I have an XX in another hand, how many x I have in total? 2, right? So it can be 2x. Right? Simple. And it goes, let me see, if I have 2x plus 3x. Anybody? What should be my answer?
With Sarah. 5x.
5x. Excellent. 5x. So we don't deal with squares when we're dealing with addition and subtraction with algebraic expressions, right? Always remember that. All right, what about 4x minus x? 4x minus x.
3x.
3x. So it's basically subtraction. You get 4 x's and you subtract or you take away 1 from it, you left with 3. So it's 3x. What about, let me see, x plus y? Anybody?
2xy.
Anybody else? If you're freaking to mention it, you can type it in the chat. See Gabriel say x plus y. All right, anybody else?
XY.
Somebody said xy. All right, so one thing with algebra to sketch people is that you cannot.
It's a variable be in front of the letters.
So in this situation, right, we notice that there are 2 different variables. You have an x and you have a y. They are unlike. They're not the same. So once they are not the same, it means that they cannot be added. So it will remain the same, right? They can't do nothing with it. 2 different variables, right? X plus y. So it will remain as that. Understand? So once you see 2 like terms, know that it can be added or it can be subtracted. All right, let's say we have 3y plus y. What would be your answer? Both of them is y, right?
4y.
Good, both of them. This here is a y variable. This is also a y variable. So it means that they can be added. So we say 4y. Understand? So this is a basic introduction of how you apply yourself when it comes to algebraic expression and so forth. Right? So when we come on back, we will know to add them, subtract them properly, group them, multiply them, divide them, and everything. All right, I think we should finish all of that in 40 minutes. So we have like 2 minutes left before this Zoom cut off. You take 2 minutes to come on back. Make sure you drink water, make sure you refresh yourself, and then we'll do the next session on algebraic expressions. All right.